What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today, ETH. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 31st day of July, and here we are at about $3,857 with 3 days, 21 hours left in this week, 21 hours left in the day, 21 hours left in the month as well, the month of July. Coming to a close and coming to a new beginning in August as well. Looking like we do want to move up higher. It's a pretty bullish look right now. You've got this slightly higher high. Typically in these situations you would reject and go lower than this low. The fact that you didn't, I think, is a very strong testament to the strength of Ethereum right now. And you likely do break out of this range to the upside, right? Very, very powerful stuff going on here. If we're looking at this on the daily time frame, actually, let's come back out to the daily time frame. We'll start on the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame, we are at an area where we do like to find resistance, apparently, on the 1 hour RSI. I do like your look so far, but I think if you were to continue moving higher, you would have done so already. You're kind of getting a little bit lackluster over the past few hours, and volume's dying off. You probably do pull back over the coming hours, right? Not over the coming days, not over the coming weeks. I mean, maybe over the coming days. On that note, the 2nd of August is a day where there will be an outage on Coinbase. And typically whenever we have those outages, there is some crazy, wacky price action that happens. Oftentimes dumps, sometimes wicked pumps as well. Just be aware of that. We really could see some interesting price action I'm expecting on the 2nd of August. So just be aware of that. 7 a.m. Pacific time, 1500 UTC time. Okay. 3000. If you don't know what 1500 UTC time is, just look up what is 1500 UTC in whatever your local time frame would be. Okay, $3,859 now. Bullish on the stochastics, bullish on the MACD, man. I mean, hell, the only thing that's making me think you're going to stop here is the RSI, and then the price action itself kind of looks like, and when I say stop here, again, very minimal amounts of stoppage. But overall, you've got some bullish things going on, man. I don't know what to think of that. I'm going to stick with the idea that you pull back, but how far are you going to pull back to? Do you go to $3,700? Do you pull back to $3,800? Very minimal amounts either way, surely. Okay, that's my expectation. 4 hour time frame here, looking at it. Very bullish, absolutely bullish on the 4 hour time frame. Super, mega, ultra bullish, you guys. That's awesome. That's a really good look. We love it whenever you're getting overbought, out of the overbought zone, overbought, out of it, overbought, out of it, overbought, out of it, and then looking to get overbought again. None of the while getting oversold. Beautiful. Very beautiful stuff. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, you're pointed in the right direction. You got this kind of W shape here, which I think is going to promote a lot of growth in a very short amount of time. We're on the 4 hour time frame, though, so this can take days to occur. Again, you can move lower. This can take days to occur. You can move lower over the coming hours and still move up over the coming days, right? So that's 4 hour time frame. 6 candles goes by. It's been a day. You know what I mean? So let alone double that or triple that. It can be 3 days before we really start to move up. But Ethereum's looking good, guys. That's great. All coins are going to rally, man. Things are shaping up for the crypto market right now. Looking at this on a daily time frame. Zooming back out here. Lower lows in the RSI with higher lows in the price. I mean, the one thing negative I can say is that you've been overbought for a while. Being hot is not a good thing, but man, you just can't cool off. This is your cooling off, and you're going to be ripping higher. I absolutely would expect you to rip higher. That high was at a 91 in the RSI. You might be hitting the 90s again, you guys. That's crazy, crazy stuff. Stochastics look ready to run. MACD, I think it looks bullish overall. Just because you have a bearish cross right now doesn't mean anything bad. A lot of people think bearish crosses means, oh no, that you have to move down. No, that's not necessarily the case. Just like here, when you had a bullish cross, you didn't move up, you still moved lower, you know what I mean? And you were in a downtrend there. Here, when you had a bullish cross, did you move up? I mean, at that point, you were already moving up, and no, you went lower still. So, no, bearish crosses aren't that significant. In fact, it's just a signal that you're cooling off a little bit, ready to go to that next phase higher. So we've established that Ethereum does look like it wants to rip. Maybe it drops a little bit first over like some point today, right? And maybe we see a little bit of volatility on the 2nd of August as well, just to throw that out there. But overall, you look like you're about to rip. Oh, it's so beautiful on the fibs too, man. Golden ratio resistance, 382 support, up to the 886, finding support on this. Twice, you're ready to go, man. $5,500 and beyond is coming in very hot, you guys. I think a lot of people are not bullish enough on Ethereum, and maybe they have their reasons to be. It's been a very disappointing cycle for Ethereum. You finally get to $4,000 and you drop all the way back down to $1,500. I mean, Talk about a disappointment. Talk about a letdown. It's crazy. But, and a lot of altcoins did that too, right? But you know, maybe they wouldn't have done that if Ethereum held up a little bit better. I don't know. I do know. I think that's very true. But inevitably, I think what's happening is $5,500 or bust. We're likely going all the way up in this zone to the $8,000 mark. The golden ratio, the 1,618 itself, that's where we're going to go. We're at $3,862 now. We should see an increase of like is that like a 150% growth? What is that from here? 130? I was way off. 107. Wow, absolutely terrible with math today. I'm really tired. I don't know if it's apparent in these videos, man, but I am tired right now. But that's an excuse. It's a weak excuse. $8,000. That's where I think we're going to go. That's not weak. That's strength, and that kind of strength should reflect in the alt markets as well. That's why we make these videos. We look forward to Ethereum doing well. It tends to promote growth for the rest of the market. MACD crossing above the zeros, stochastics overbought, RSI overbought, all good things all at once. I just said this actually for another crypto that I made a video on. There is such thing as a blow off top. There is such thing as a double top. There's even such a thing as a triple top, but there is no such thing as a quadruple top, my friends. It just means it's an inevitability. It's inevitable before you break out and see higher prices, dramatically higher prices, fantastically higher prices. If you take this from, is it fantastically or would it be fantastical? Fantastic, maybe. I don't know if either of those other words were even words, but they are now because I've spoken them into existence. Spectacularly. How about that? How about we do that? From a high to a low here, your golden ratio lines up with the minimum target here of $7,700, $8,000. What's a few $100s between friends? I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Absolutely, I believe Ethereum's going to smoke $8,000 here over the next 30 to 45 days. Take care. Bye-bye.